Hello and welcome to the Johnny Danger Show. I'm Johnny Danger coming to you live from the Danger Zone. And today we bring you another special episode of the Saturday Morning Podcast where we bring you the latest and greatest in internet news, but we bring it to you today. And we got a special episode for you today. We're going to be discussing Hollow Earth theory. I was going to have a special guest, but I think he got stage fright. I'm not gonna lie, because he was about it last night, but then this morning he's like, "Oh, I'm not even at my house." Yeah, okay. That being said, quick boo for that special guest. You suck, special guests. Hey, I'm not the one booing, so you know. All right, but we got a great show for you today. We're gonna be talking about a lot of nonsense, actually. And special thanks to El Tribunal. This is a special album this is actually my dad singing. This is when he was 17. And so this is by Joas del Recuerdo y Más Musical and Más Music at D.G. Danger Zone, let's go, Ken. All right. So let's just get right into it. Oh shoot. Danger Zone. Lana. All right. Whoops. I just pulled up my Danger Zone. Gotta give respect out to Ken. The song's banging though, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's just get right into it, right? Turn off the music here. Thanks, Dad. In case you have no background on what the Hollow Earth theory is, we have Jumpers Jump Clips, which is, I guess like a re-upload of Jumpers. I think this is what the podcast is called, Jumpers. And so these guys pretend to have a podcast. They do what I do, but they pretend to do it in front of a live audience. So at least give me credit for that. But anyways, they'll explain the Hollow Earth theory in its totality. So let's just listen.
You ever heard of the Hollow Earth theory?
Not really, but like...
You never heard of it?
No.
I think in like the 1960s, there was a pilot that flew over Antarctica.
Okay.
And he found a hole in Antarctica.
All right. Not for nothing, but people find holes all the time. That's just like my first thought. I haven't seen any of these videos. I was supposed to be going over them with my special guest. Who knows? Maybe we can still do that. Hey, maybe I can get another special guest. Hey, Ken, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding.
That led like into the earth. His claim, I don't know if this is true, but his claim was that he went inside and he saw like a civilization inside of Antarctica.
No way.
Oh, shit.
Like deep inside the ground, underground.
Yeah.
And he's saying it's an like advanced civilization. Like they have shit that we couldn't even create.
Like robots?
I don't know.
I don't believe
It
you.
just says advanced civilization, right?
What does that mean?
Advanced civilization. Wakanda forever.
So okay, here's the crazy part though. So he said all of this shit, right? He came out with the news and everything and said it. Then the government silenced him. Like
Really?
they told him like he couldn't talk about this shit anymore.
Oh,
Like, sir, this is lunacy. We have people dying going to Antarctica trying to find this hole. Can you please stop saying this?
yeah. So that's how you know it's valid, bro.
But like who knows, right? Like
Because I've heard the Hollow theory.
Also, I would like to hear. I would like to see receipts. I would like to see like, oh, so in like 1957, he was served a subpoena by the U.S. court martial, asking him to please refuse any legislation or whatever regarding this topic. and then why, on the grounds that it is disruptive or destructive to the people who believe it, right? Stuff like that. You can't just say, "Oh, all this stuff is happening."
Like, of the hologram.
This is why I need a co-host, because I could just talk. I could just say whatever the hell I want to say, and then my co-host is gonna be like, "Really? Wow, John, you're so smart," and it'll bring so much validity to everything I say. That's the move. It's like I don't even have to have a real show. I could just talk. I could just make stuff up. So this guy, he went in Antarctica and he found a hole, and then they had aliens, and then they offered to him to give him a blowjob, but he said no. But then the government stepped in. I don't know. All right, let's keep listening. All right, so that's that. Round of applause for Jumpers. And so this is a clip by Secrets of the Vault. He pretty much says this, says the whole thing, so he pretty much just says the same thing. But let's listen to this guy's side of the story.
In 1947, Admiral Richard E. Byrd.
Okay, so we got at least names, right? Let's fact check this really quick, right? We can fact check this. Admiral Byrd's journey. We'll just type that in. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT. What can you tell us about Hollow Earth theory?
The hollow heart theory is a term that has been used in various contexts, but it doesn't have a single, well-established definition across disciplines. Based on how the term has been employed, there are a few different interpretations. 1. Psychological context. The hollow heart theory can refer to feelings of emptiness or emotional void that some individuals experience.
Stop it.
It may be used to describe
Hollow Earth. What did I type? Do you know anything about the hollow heart theory? There's a hollow heart theory? What do you know about the hollow Earth theory? Oh, the hollow Earth theory. Well, that's even crazier. Let me tell you. The hollow Earth theory is a pseudo-scientific concept proposing that the Earth is either entirely hollow or contains substantial interior spaces. While modern geology and physics have demonstrated that the Earth is mostly solid with a molten outer core surrounding the dense intercore. The hollow Earth theory persists in various forms, often blending scientific sounding ideas and mythology, fiction, and conspiracy theories. Here are some key points about the hollow Earth theory. Early origins. The idea that the hollow Earth dates back to ancient civilizations and early mythologies. Many cultures had stories of underground worlds, often inhabited by mystical beings of gods. For example, Greek mythology, Hades ruled the underworld, blah, blah, blah. The first formal hypothesis of the hollow Earth in modern times came from Edmund Halley, the Halley's Comet fame. In the late 1700s. He suggested that the Earth might consist of nested spheres with an atmosphere between them, potentially illuminated by a small central sun. What? Scientific rejection. Modern scientific understanding that Earth's structure developed through seismology has demonstrated that the Earth is composed of a solid crust and highly viscous mantle and dense core. Seismic waves from earthquakes provide strong evidence that the Earth's interior is not hollow, but rather solid in most parts, with liquid components in the outer core. Yeah, but didn't they find like an ocean underneath the ocean or something like that? Exploration and fiction. In the 19th or 20th century, hollow Earth theory gained some popularity due to the fictional works, mostly from famously Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth, which depicted explorers descending into a vast underground caverns. Another well-known fiction fictional proponent was Edgar Allan Poe, whose works sometimes referred to the idea of hidden worlds within Earth. Conspiracy theories. Okay, so we get the point. Thank you so much, Chappie G. What can you tell us about Admiral Byrd, though? What can you tell us? Byrd's journey. He's like, I don't fucking know. Admiral Richard E. Byrd was a prominent American naval officer and polar explorer known for his expedition to both the North and South Poles during the early mid-20th century. His legacy is significant in the field of polar exploration, but his name has also been tied to various conspiracy theories, including those surrounding Hollow Earth. Here's an overview of Admiral Byrd's real-life expedition and myths that later became associated with him. Oh, where's our what's the failure button? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, bummer. What? Yeah, that's what I said. I got nothing. Fail. Oh, bummer. So Byrd's first major claim to fame was in the 1926 when he, along with a pilot, Floyd Bennett, attempted to become the first people to fly over the North Pole. Byrd reported that they successfully flew from Spitsbergen, Norway, to the North Pole and back. However, this claim has been disputed by later researchers who analyzed Byrd's flight logs and found evidence suggesting that the flight may not have actually reached the pole. Regardless, Byrd was reportedly widely celebrated as a hero, receiving the Medal of Honor for this achievement. Wow. So it's possible that he probably lied about this and still got a medal for it. Operation High Jump. In the 1946 through 1947, Operation High Jump is a high-key part of Byrd's legacy and focal point for some conspiracy theories. It was the largest Antarctic expedition of its time, involving more than 4,000 men, 13 ships, and 33 aircrafts. The mission's official purpose was to train personal tests, equipment, and cold climates, and map large portions of the continent. However, the scale of operation was led to numerous speculation. All right, let's just finish up. So that being said, let's see what they think about what is actually about this. So let's listen to what they think.
These people inside the Hollow Earth have been living there for 2,500 years.
Oh, I tell you what.
One continent inside the Earth and one ocean. Their capital city is built around the original lost Garden of Eden. The vegetation grows like a paradise. The people live to be up to 800 years old. They communicate with telepathy. The inner Earth people have built these androids that fly their flying saucers out to reconnoiter the outer Earth. Our government has been knocking flying saucers out of the sky and back engineering these flying saucers. The people that live in the Hollow Earth are not extraterrestrials. They're from the lost tribes of Israel.
Okay. This is my show today. People believe in theories like the Hollow Earth theory and other conspiracies or pseudoscientific ideas for a variety of psychological, social, and cultural reasons. These beliefs can be influenced by factors such as cognitive biases, the need for meaning, distrust of authority, and allure of alternative explanations that feel more exciting or explanatory than mainstream ideas. Here are some key components why people might believe in such theories. Desire for mystery and adventure. Human fascination with the unknown. Many people are drawn to the idea of hidden worlds, exploration, territories, and ancient secrets. Theories like the Hollow Earth feed into the natural human desire for mystery and adventure. These ideas allow for the possibilities that there's still a vast unknown realms to be discovered. Imagination and fantasy. The concept of Hollow Earth or an advanced civilization within the planet plays into the fantasies that align with adventure stories, science fiction, and ancient myths. The appeal of such narratives is similar to the appeal of fictional works, just like Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth. Cognitive biases and pattern recognition. Confirmation bias. People tend to seek out information that confirms their existing beliefs and ignores information that contradicts them. Once someone becomes interested in theories like Hollow Earth, they may be focused only on sources that supported it while disregarding scientific evidence against it, such as the seismic thing that we were talking about before. Oh, my nose is stuffed up. Hold on, give me a second. Blowing my nose. Boom, boom. I'll play some music. Boom, boom. Ba-la-la-la-la-la. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-la-la-la-la. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're back. Seamless, right? Round of applause, right? Cognitive biases. Apophenia. This is a tendency to see patterns and connections in random or unrelated information. For example, people might misinterpret natural phenomena or coincidences as evidence of hidden truths, such as secret entrances to the Hollow Earth or strange objects in the polar regions. So, distrust of authorities and science, distrust of mainstream narratives. Some people are suspicious of official stories presented by governments, scientists, and institutions. This distrust can lead to the belief that authorities are hiding the truth, quote unquote, about Hollow Earth and similar ideas. The belief of hidden knowledge taps into the idea that there's a grand cover-up, making the believer believe that like they are part of a select group that knows the real story. Science can be complex, and its conclusion often seem distant or inaccessible to the average person. People who find scientific explanations unsatisfying or difficult to understand may turn to alternative theories that feel more accessible and convincing, even those theories lack evidence. So essentially, it's like a caveman just doesn't want to believe it, because even though they're being told by somebody, it doesn't matter because they still don't get it. That's what I'm taking from that. Okay, let's listen to this young lady. This is by Every Night Nights. And so this seems to be another podcast that pretends to go live, not like me. I go live, all right? I don't care that I only have 1 or 2 viewers and then like 10 to 20 people that watch later. I do it every Saturday except for last Saturday because I felt like taking a break. All right? Every Saturday without fail except for last Saturday and a couple Saturdays before that. But I do it live. Damn it. All right? What do I do it? Paul Rudd, I don't know what this guy's name is.
We'll do it live.
That's right. I need a sound guy is what I fucking need. I'm working on it though. Once I get a sound guy, it's over for everybody. All right, so this is Every Nights. This is a podcast, and let's see what they have to say about the Hollow Earth theory.
Do you know Agartha? No. It's supposed to be what it's called on the inside of the earth. There was this, like a high-ranking officer in the military when they started doing, what is the word? When they're trying to, like, research the area or whatever the case may be. So they traveled inside, near the North Pole. They went inside. There was an entrance, and they flew inside there. And then they said that the guy, his plane, like, got taken over, and he wasn't flying it anymore. And he saw, like, flying saucers and stuff. And they brought him to the leader of the capital of Agartha. It was called Shambhala. I'm dead serious. This is real on YouTube.
Is this a movie movie,
No,
bro? Like,
listen.
what is this?
He goes in and the leader basically tells him, like, if you guys drop another bomb like you did in Japan, we're gonna come to the surface of the earth and like we're gonna handle it. And he said he like went back and like told the people what they said to him and everything that had happened. He said there was people there, they were like 8 feet tall, and like it was very like green and like a lot of vegetation and
In the inside of the earth?
in the inside of the earth. And
The
then
inside
told,
of the
like,
earth? Are you
American
serious?
government, like what happened and
This is
stuff,
why
and
you
they
need a
said he was
goddamn
crazy, kinda
co-host.
crazy.
This is the reason I need a co-host. So, did you hear that I have a 10-inch penis? 10-inch penis? Yep. Yeah, and I've also I slept with like 800 women as well. 800 women? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, son. What do I got? What do I got? Where's my rim shot? Hey, yeah. I'll be here all week, am I right? Oh, God.
I'm in danger.
Hey, it's too early for that. All right, let's finish this off.
And then like years later when he was an old man, his nephew or someone released his journal and he like wrote these stories in this journal. But like before he did this, he was like one of the most decorated officers in the military.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Yeah, you
that
should
is
look into it,
crazy.
it's
You should look it up. It's crazy. That's got to be like the liar's anthem. Like in today's day where everything could just be Googled, that's the liar's anthem is like, hey, if you don't believe me, just Google it. And then the person that doesn't believe him is just like, I don't really I don't really care enough to really Google that. So I'll just believe this for the time being. All right. So round of applause for information biases. But the stern belief in this, like, listen to the look at the commitment to these conspiracy theories. Listen to how they speak. Listen, this is by Conspiracy Saga. Conspiracy Saga. There it is.
There are people living inside of the earth.
Just flat out. There's people living on the. It's true. There's people in the middle of the earth.
True.
And there's a stock footage of a guy giving a thumbs up. You have to believe him. There's a stock footage of a guy with thumbs up, and there's words in front of your face. How could I be lying?
Information from NASA states.
Look, a fucking scientist. That's a fucking scientist. It's not from NASA, but we said NASA, so your brain is gonna think that it's coming from NASA. What are you, stupid? What are you, dumb?
Earth's crust. After
God damn it.
scientists detected movement below the surface.
Oh.
Around 500 miles below.
Could it just be the Earth moving under the Earth?
Of water has been found stored in a rock named ringwoodite.
Ringwoodite. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT about this. Can you tell us about ringwoodite? Let's see if I'm spelling it right first, because he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Ringwoodite, just exactly how it's spelled. Ringwoodite is a high-pressure mineral that plays a crucial role in our understanding of Earth's deep interior, particularly the transition zone between the upper and lower mantle. It is a form of olivine, the most abundant mineral of the Earth's mantle, but it only forms under the extreme pressure found deep within the Earth, which probably shows how deep how much pressure it is inside there, almost sort of proving gravity at that point, right? No, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Formation and location. Pressure of the depth. Ringwoodite forms under very high pressure, typically in the depths between 410 to 660 kilometers or 255 to 410 miles beneath the Earth's surface. This region is known as the transition zone of the mantle. Then it is named after Ted Ringwood, the Australian geologist who first synthesized it in the lab in the 1960s to study deep earth processes. Naturally occurring ringwoodite was later discovered in meteorites before being identified in Earth's mantle. geological importance. Water reservoirs and the presence of water in ringwoodite has enormous implications for our understanding of the Earth's water cycle. It's like none of this is saying anything about there being any life in the middle of the Earth. Let's ask ChatGPT if it knows anything. How can this be connected to Hollow Earth? The Hollow Earth theory posits that the Earth is hollow and contains vast unexplored spaces within it, sometimes even inhabited by advanced civilizations, blah blah blah. Here's how ringwoodite discovery in the Hollow Earth theory could be loosely connected by some believers. Water in the mantle versus underground oceans, ringwoodite and the hidden water. The discovery that ringwoodite contains water potentially enough to fill multiple oceans may inspire people to imagine that this hidden reservoir is a literal ocean, fueling the idea that there could be vast unexplored underground spaces within the water deep inside the Earth. Hollow Earth connections. Believers in the Hollow Earth theory might interpret this to suggest that there could be a large water-filled caverns and subterranean seas in the Earth's interior. In their view, the presence of water trapped in the transition zone could be evidence. Could be evidence of these vast hollow regions where economists or civilizations might exist. Scientific reality: the water found in ringwoodite is stored in the mineral structure as hydroxide ions, not in liquid form. It represents water chemically bound within the rocks, not freestanding oceans or lakes. The notation that Hollow Earth with underground oceans is incompatible with the actual geological processes taking place in the mantle. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much just telling you it's So, in summary, people might connect ringwoodite with the Hollow Earth theory by misinterpreting its water content as evidence of vast underground oceans or hollow spaces, though this idea is scientifically unfounded. So, we'll add that as a discretion before believing any of this guy is saying.
But it gets even crazier.
Oh, it does.
Scientists say that this rock is so huge.
Scientists? What scientists? A doctor of smart people says
that it contains 3 times the amount of water on the Earth's surface.
Oh.
This causes many to believe that there is more down there than we originally thought.
Oh, so even the pyramids, huh?
Even civilizations. While the news of this discovery was over 10 years ago, it was never talked about. Is the government hiding this information from us?
Yep.
What do you think?
Oh, look, even what's that guy's name? I hate when I forget everybody's name. Round of applause. All right, should we even bother listening? What got me was the Nights. She was off on a tangent. She didn't give an F about nobody. She was just like, yup.
Do you know Agartha? No. It's supposed to be what it's called on the inside of the Earth. There was this like a high-ranking officer in
Agartha.
when they started doing, what is the word? When they're trying to like research the area or whatever.
Yeah.
Traveled
Excavate.
Inside, near the North Pole. They went inside. There was an entrance, and they flew inside there.
And like all the cuts too. You can't cut when you're live.
And then they said that the guy is.
And like, look at all the money that they have. Like, look at this headphones. Because as someone who's in production, I know this cost me $50. This cost me $50. This cost me a decent amount of money. I'm not gonna say, but I need this for everything. So don't judge me. This cost $80. It was a gift though. I couldn't afford that. The lights. I'm using lights, right? You see that? That cost me, I think, $10 actually. That light cost me $10. This production cost money. I'm seeing a sign in the background. I'm seeing lights on top. I'm seeing high quality. This microphone, I know for a fact costs more than $100. I see an arm that costs probably $50. I'm guessing this is for their phone, and they have two setups of this.
And he saw like flying saucers.
So these people got money, and then all they have to do is put on a fake show and say, "Oh yeah, follow me. Let's see how many fucking clips. Let's see how many views they got." Does it say? There it is. 59.8 thousand likes. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Just fucking lie.
And he told.
Just lie. That's all you got to do. I'm over here trying to tell a story, trying to tell the goddamn truth, expose the truth, and I'm over here with Ken. No offense, Ken. We love you, but we need to start making up some lies. We got. I want some 59,000 likes. You kidding me? Oh, let's watch some of their other podcasts. Let's see what else they got to say. Oh, it's just random people, I guess. Look at this. All right, so this is the girl that was in that.
Have you ever had Vietnamese coffee?
What did you just say?
Have you ever had Vietnamese coffee?
Vietnamese.
How about Vietnamese?
Am I saying that wrong?
Is it Vietnamese?
So yeah, she's definitely the intellectual.
Vietnamese?
It's Vietnamese. She's saying
Vietnamese.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Wait, no.
No, she's right. See, even your co-host can turn on you if you sound stupid enough. See, maybe that's the point. Maybe I don't need a co-host because I say some stupid shit every once in a while.
Am I wrong?
How do you say it? Vietnamese?
What world
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yep, nailed it. Round of applause, right? I'm so glad she was the trusted source for the scientifical explanation of a hollow Earth. All right, so that was that. It's such a shame that we couldn't have done it with our guest because I was going to then interview my guest and then we were going to talk and just chill, but apparently he's not home, so I guess we're not doing that. You guys want to see a super funny prank? Already you can tell this is not going to go well. So this guy's cutting people in line. He's obviously this big buff dude. So you're not gonna say anything, right? You don't want to get fucked. You don't want to get fucked up just trying to buy groceries. You're just like, yeah, sure, cut me. Oh, I gotta like iron my shirts or something before I go live because oh shit, I look like a buff guy. Look at this. Boom. I could probably beat that guy up, right? Right? Why are you laughing? All right, let's watch this clip. So he's cutting him off with a bottle of vodka. So that's just telling you, like, not only am I crazy for the head tattoos, but I'm also an alcoholic. So I'm gonna cut you off now. And then he looks straight at him, and he just nods his head. Like, what are you gonna do? This guy's crazy. He hits himself in the head.
Like this guy, I want to pay for his.
And he's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want nothing to do with you, buddy.
Thank you. This for you.
Thank you. You're such a great guy.
Can you ring me up first?
You can barely even hear him. That just adds to it.
I'll just take the fish and I'll take the vodka. Yeah. That's my vodka.
No, I just put the...
I'm Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, because indigenously, all Russians drink alcohol and vodka. You know, we know that, right? That's not racist anymore to say that.
Your vodka, you're saying?
Yeah.
So how about I just pay for all your stuff?
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
I got nothing to add. So before I had a proposition to have a guest, I've been thinking a lot about the show, and apparently I did a lot of research. Not even a lot of research. I've seen a video that explains the nature of the show that we do, and the show that we do is it's essentially a reaction channel, and so there goes a lot. It goes a lot into reacting that you might not know, and you have to keep the clips at least 17 seconds long, which I've been trying. And not only that, you have to add things to the video that you're watching to make it transformative, which I thought I was doing, but like now that I just finished watching that video and I didn't really add too much to say anything about that video, it's just showing me more that I could be doing more, and with the resources that I have, I can't do more. And recently I quit my job, so my second job, so I might have time to do it now, but I still spent all this time doing the wrong formula, and you know, I probably paid the price for it. That being said, I want to take a look at my analytics. My YouTube analytics is pretty high, but that's not a metric of success, because apparently there's a streamer called Sniper Wolf who literally does what I do but worse, and she gets like a lot of views. So I don't know. Let's see. I got 4 views on YouTube for my last video, even though it's partially blocked. I got 24 views on the video before that. I got 72 views on one of the views before that with 100% like rate, so that's good. So there's like traction. I got 594 likes on this one with a 66% like ratio. So there's like traction on some of them. 100% like on this one. But I don't know. I might transition to like gameplay and just play a game or something. Because who knows? Maybe I'll be able to like... I don't think I'll be able to ever provide the right clips and give the credit, and then you're also supposed to like ask for permission too. So I don't think I'll be able to do all that with the limited amount of resources and time and knowledge. Let's be honest, right? Because I don't know half the stuff that I'm doing. I've just been doing, and the reason that I started doing this is to get out of my situation that I was in, knowing full well that the situation that I was in and that I was at the time when I started was like, it was like the last straw for me, where I was like, I don't want to be subject to somebody's stuff anymore. So let's try this. I've seen a lot of people get really, life-changing events from streaming. So let me try that. So I tried it. I think I did come up with a good product, but it's still, without adding the marketing and the legitimacy of it, it's not gonna go anywhere. So this may be the last couple of episodes that I do. If you guys like the show, I apologize. I wish I could keep on giving it to you, but even this song, right? You remember the song that I used to play all the time? I'm not supposed to be playing this song. So that being said, we're gonna cut the episode short a little bit today. Just I'm gonna still give you guys a couple more shows because you like the show, and if you guys like the product, might as well just keep on doing it. I'm not gonna have a second job, so I'm gonna be able to have a lot more energy till the next couple of shows. That being said, thanks for watching if you have been watching, and as always, I'll see you next time here on the Danger Zone.
A do ba do ba do do.